So, this is about 7 months on tea, and I wanted, like, I haven't made a video in a while, and I wanted to make a video to really show, like, the progression that I've had, because I think it's quite a big progression from, like, my first video. I mean, I have gone from being gendered 100% female to 100% male, which I think, that's pretty good progression, I would say. And I think, looking back at my old videos, the thing that I noticed the most is that from the first week to the first 3 months is that, nothing really happened. I didn't really have big changes at all. I had very small, fairly insignificant changes, but I thought I was getting a lot of changes. It was like this giant placebo effect. I thought my voice was a lot deeper than it was, and I'm not sure how good that was. Like, I think it boosted my confidence quite a bit, but at the same time, I think I was kind of setting myself up for a fall, because I still wasn't really passing. So it was a bit of a mixed bag. And now I'm getting 100% male, and, I mean, my cheeks have, thinned out, and, my eyebrows are thicker, but I do also thicken them with eyebrow pencil. My fat has redistributed a little bit, but, like, barely, like, at all. I still have giant childbearing hips, and I think that's just something I'm gonna have to deal with. Like, it's gonna probably take at least 2 years on T for that to really change, if it ever will. I think that's something I'm just gonna have to wait for, or either get liposuction for, which I am considering if I can get a steady job. But yeah, so my voice is a lot deeper, and I have normal, cis male amounts of hair on like my legs and stuff. I'm kind of growing facial hair, like, not like majorly, like, I do grow a bit, but it's kind of patchy and it's mainly on my neck, so I do shave it just because it would look awful otherwise. Now, even though I am saying I get gendered 100% male, I do get gendered about 4 or 5 years younger. I do get aged 4 or 5 years younger than I actually am. I mean, I'm about a week from 20, and people gender me at like 15, 16 maybe. So that makes it pretty difficult because, I smoke and I like buying cigarettes, and I can't even buy a lighter without ID, and I have to use my passport, which is still in my old name and gender, and it's starting to get a bit awkward. So, do think about that. If you smoke or anything, try and get your passport changed first. And yeah, I think everything is going pretty well. I don't have chest surgery yet, and it's not really even on the horizon, because I'm having to change gender clinics to the Porterbrook Clinic in Sheffield, because that's where I've moved to. And oh my god, just gender clinic admin, it's just, you don't even know unless you've tried to deal with it. Like, if you think dealing with student finance, the job centre, HM Revenue and Customs is bad, try dealing with gender clinic admins. Like, I've dealt with all 3 of those other things before, and nothing compares to gender clinic admin. I think maybe, like, ATOS, the disabled people, the company that checks disabled people for benefits, I think maybe only them beat them in incompetence. But yeah, so hopefully I'll move to the new gender clinic, and hopefully I can get chest surgery funded. Like, I do have rather large breasts, but even though my uniform at work is just a polo shirt, and I do have a little bit of a speed bump, no one, with everything else being all male and masculine, no one even really notices. So, I do tape them down. I separate them with sports tape, not duct tape, not medical tape, sports tape. And then I wear an underworks binder, and then I wear a T-Kingdom, Velcro fastening binder, because otherwise I get, a cleavage over the top. Pray for my ribs, It's kind of hardcore. But, yeah, it's not not like hugely major, and I still, but yeah, and but if you think my skin is really good considering I've been on tea, be aware that I am wearing makeup, and I don't really care about all those trans men on Tumblr or whatever who say you can't do feminine things and you shouldn't wear makeup and do stuff like that, like you're a disgrace to trans men, you're an abomination and stuff like that. Like, I don't give a shit. I will do what I like to do, and anything I do is manly because I am a man and I'm doing it as a man. So, and that's okay by me. And yeah, so everything's going pretty well, and that is my 7 months on tea. So thank you for this. Glad we shared this. It's been amazing.